This is Action News Sports Sunday, sponsored by Audi.
Bring on the Braves. Let's go. Welcome to Sports Sunday. I'm Jeff Skaversky. The Phillies go to bed tonight, 2.5 games out of first place with only 1 week to go. Phil's manager Joe Girardi says they control their own destiny. Well, here you go. They go head-to-head against first place Atlanta on Tuesday. Bryce Harper telling the fans today they want to come back home for the playoffs.
We just want to tell you guys thank you. We got today and six more big ones. So hopefully we're back here October 11th with you guys waving your flags and your towels, and we bring back October baseball.
Let's hope so. Harper and the Phils don't want this to be the final home game today against the Pirates. Rookie Hans Kraus, who they got in the Spencer Howard trade, making his major league debut. First pitch of his career gone. Cole Tucker, not a way you want to start. Phil's down 1-0. Phil's with shot after shot to come back today, but absolutely nothing. They leave 9 runners stranded. JT Realmuto 0 for 2 runners in scoring position, and the Pirates blow it open in the 7th and here in the 8th. Phillies lose 6-0. Their 5-game winning streak is over. The look says it all. They fall again, 2.5 out with 6 to go. They're now focused on Atlanta.
You know, it's a big series for us to be able to, take 3 out of 4. But of course, we want to be able to take that sweep, knowing that Atlanta's playing well right now, especially against San Diego. But as a team as a whole, I think we're confident going into Atlanta.
You get to the end of the year and you look for an opportunity to get to the playoffs, and that's exactly what we have. We have an opportunity to get there, and I think we're all really looking forward to it. And again, I think you just have to look at it. You got 1 game Tuesday. Find a way to win a game Tuesday, and let's see where we're at, and we'll go from there. But, I mean, it's exciting. We have a shot.
Yes, they do, and it is must win. Speaking of chasing first place, let's talk Eagles. So just how big is this Monday night game down in Big D against the Cowboys? If the Eagles win, they'll be in sole possession of first place. I know, it's early, but maybe, just maybe, this Eagles team with 0 expectations will surprise us this year. Deuces Rogers has more from Texas.
The stadium here in Arlington, Texas is ready for this showdown. Both teams enter at 1-1, but with these two teams, the records do not matter. The Eagles arrived at the team hotel in Fort Worth late this afternoon. Despite last week's loss to the Niners, the Eagles hit Texas as a confident team, one that's ready for the big stage. Whether you're a longtime veteran or new to the rivalry, everyone knows how big this game is.
Yeah, you can definitely feel it. And, I can't tell you how many times since I've been here, when I have an interaction with a fan, it's like, hey, beat Dallas. And I think that's really cool. I think that's awesome.
I mean, this has been a rivalry, for a long time. So, great team, great defense, good edge players. So, we're all excited.
A win tomorrow night would be the Eagles' first here in this stadium since 2017. It would also give them an early leg up within the division. In Arlington, Texas, I'm Deuces Rogers. Back to you.
Thank you, Deuces. A big point of emphasis this week for the Eagles, protecting the football, which the Eagles have done. They're the only NFL team that is yet to turn it over. I hope I didn't jinx it. The Cowboys on D have forced the most. Good news for the Eagles as they look to get that first rounder from Indy. Carson Wentz plays today despite 2 sprained ankles. No touchdowns in their 25-16 loss to Tennessee. Wentz and the Colts, how about this? Are 0-3. Wentz has lost 7 straight games dating back to last year. More NFL after this. First, our play of the week. Longest play in NFL history. A 68-yard field goal attempt turns into a 109-yard return in Jacksonville. Check out Cardinals kicker Matt Prater after missing what would have been the longest kick. Jaguar Jamal Agnew runs like a Jaguar. 109-yard return. Agnew had a 102-yard return last week. Don't run anywhere. More Sports Sunday next.
Sports Sunday, sponsored by your Delaware Valley Audi dealers. Go confidently with legendary Quattro all-wheel drive. Action News Sports Sundays Beat the Spread is brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. More ways to win.
Back on Sports Sunday with Beat the Spread. Eagles 3-point underdogs tomorrow night against the Cowboys. They've lost 4 of their last 5 down in Dallas. Eagles have a quick turnaround. Next Sunday, Andy Reid is set to return to Philadelphia with the Chiefs. And let's hope the former Eagles coach is okay. Reid wasn't feeling well today and was taken to the hospital by an ambulance after their loss to the Chargers. Reid was treated for dehydration. The Chiefs say tonight Reid is doing well, he's resting, and in stable condition. In the NFC East today, Giants down 1 to Atlanta early fourth. Saquon Barkley, his first touchdown since 2019. Giants in front, but back come the Falcons. Pick it up tied, no time left. Younghoe Koo, 40-yard game-winning field goal. Atlanta by 3. Giants are 0-3 and boot off the field. Washington and Buffalo, Bills quarterback Josh Allen accounts for 5 touchdowns today, 4 in the air, including this to start the game. Washington blown out by 22 points, 43-21 the final there. Former Eagles star Deshaun Jackson shining in L.A. today against his other former team, the Bucs. Classic Deshaun Jackson, 75-yard touchdown. Wow, his first in L.A. He has the most 60-yard plus touchdowns in NFL history. Rams beat Tom Brady and the Bucs 34-24. They're 3-0. Crazy finish in the Baltimore-Detroit game. Down 1, no time left. Ravens kicker Justin Tucker goes for a 66-yard game-winning field goal off the crossbar and good. Longest kick in NFL history. Take another look. Unreal. Baltimore wins 19-17. All right, back to the Eagles to get the team fired up for this game tomorrow. Nick Sirianni showed his guys a video of the history of the Eagles and Cowboys. You know, Bounty Bowl, 4th and 1, pickle juice. And if that didn't get them juiced up, he wore a Beat Dallas shirt all week. For more on the big game, Deuces Rogers talked with Ron Jaworski before landing in Big D.
It's Cowboys week, and Jaws is just a little bit fired up for this one. All right, Jaws, there are a lot of guys who have never experienced this rivalry with Dallas, including head coach Nick Sirianni. Will someone have to explain it to them, or will they just feel the energy in the building this week?
I think, number one, they'll feel the energy of the building. They'll feel the energy around town. You know, the veteran players will understand and tell those guys, it's Dallas week. This heightens the appeal to everyone this week. You got to be ready. You got to get a win against the Cowboys.
All right, Jalen Hurts came back to earth in that Week 2 loss to San Francisco. Was that more on him or the coaching staff?
Well, you're not going to complete 70% of your passes every week. You're not going to throw 3 touchdown passes every week. I thought he played very well after I studied the tape. There were a couple opportunities that he missed on long balls where he lost some energy on the deep throw, but I love the way he read coverage. He read the man coverage very well, and when he got outside the pocket against man, he ran for positive yards. So I like the way Jalen Hurts played last week, and I expect him to continue to play good against the Cowboys.
Well, how did they get him back on track?
Well, you got to stay the course. And I think Nick Sirianni understands the key to long-term success in the NFL is balance on offense. Run the football. Get Miles Sanders involved. Get the play-action pass game working. Get the read option game working, which it was working against the 49ers. So there are a lot of options, but it's only 2 weeks into the season. Stay the course with the plan.
Eagles a little banged up coming in this game against the Cowboys. Brandon Graham lost for the year with the torn Achilles, offensive guard. Brandon Brooks out for several weeks with that pectoral strain. How did the Eagles fill those big holes?
Yeah, next man up mentality. I mean, that's what you have to have for every team in the National Football League does that. Who's up in the box next? You got to get ready to go. Next man up mentality. It's going to be hard to replace, you know, some guys that have great talent and leadership. I mean, and that's what they're going to lose when you lose, you know, special players. And special players are now out. Young players have to step up. Landon Dickerson's got to step up. You know, I call him boxcar. Man, the guy's as big as a boxcar on a train. Young guy, played well last week in his first action. So, you know, with Brandon Graham out, you know, with Brandon Brooks out, the young guys have to step up. All right,
Dallas has Dak Prescott coming off that ankle injury. How has he looked through 2 games thus far?
Yeah, I was actually down in Tampa for the Dallas opener down there, and he looked awesome. He looked very good last week as well. So he's healthy. And when he's healthy, that means the ball is going to be spread out. He has a plethora of wide receivers to work with and a couple good running backs and a rock-solid offensive line. So Prescott looks awesome right now.
Bigger concern for the Eagles' defense, is it Prescott or is it that rushing attack that Dallas has?
Explosive plays. You know, points come out of the passing game. I've said that for years. You can run the ball all you want, get 300 yards rushing, you end up with 21 points. You get 300 yards passing, you end up in the 30s. big plays come out of the pass game. I think they'll try to run the ball first, go to play action passing, but yeah, they're going to try to throw the football. They got great wide receivers in Dallas.
What's your prediction for Monday night?
I like the upset. I've got the Eagles 28-24 over the Cowboys.
Take it to the bank. We like that. He's Jaws. I'm Deuces. Back to you.
Jaws, we love it. Eagles would love to spoil the Cowboys home opener Monday night. Birds and boys going head-to-head on Monday Night Football for the first time in 13 years. Yeah, it's been that long. Finally tonight, Ryder Cup in the United States dominating, setting a new record. The U.S. wins 19-9, the largest margin of victory since the continental Europe joined the Ryder Cup. The U.S. takes back the Ryder Cup tonight. Big day ahead, Monday Night Football, Eagles, Cowboys, and of course the Sixers open training camp this week, media days tomorrow. Ben Simmons, of course, is not expected to be at camp this week. A lot to talk about this week. All right, that is it for Action News Sports Sunday tonight. I'm Jeff Skaversky. We'll see you next week.